Hello everyone on the Taxation Talk. In this video, we are going to discuss about the provision for late deposit of employee contribution of ESI and EPF and its recent amendment in the Finance Act 2021 and one important case law. The provision before the Finance Act 2021 provides that employee contribution shall require to be paid before the due date prescribed in the relevant act, means the due date prescribed under ESI and EPF act, that is the 15th of the next month. And this provision is governed by the section 36(1) VA, whereas employee contribution is governed by the provision of section 43B, which requires the employer to pay his contribution before the due date of filing the return of income. So many a times happen that employer pay that amount after the due date prescribed under the relevant act, means after the due date of the ESI and EPF act, but has paid the amount before filing the return of income under section 139(1). And even after paying the amount after the due date under ESI and EPF act, employers are taking the deduction of the employee's contribution on the basis of various judgments. Many judgments are provided that if employers are paying the employee contribution after the due date prescribed under the relevant act, but before the due date of return of income, still employers are eligible to take the deduction while computing their income under the head PGBP. However, there are many judgment also which are against this, and the judgment has also provided that the deduction can only be given if the employee contribution is paid before the due date prescribed under the relevant act. So there is so much ambiguity in this provision. So to remove this ambiguity, Finance Act 2021 has provided some explanation in the section 36(1) as well as in the section 43B. In this section 36(1) VA, explanation 2 has been inserted, which provides that the provisions of section 43B shall not apply and shall be deemed never to have been applied for the purpose of determining the due date under this clause. This explanation has provided कि जब आप देखेंगे ड्यू डेट फॉर द पर्पस ऑफ सेक्शन 36(1) VA, you are not required to check the due date of 43B. 43B में जो ड्यू डेट provided and that is the payment before the due date under section 139(1), that is not required to be seen for the purpose of section 36(1) VA. And in this section 43B, explanation 5 has been inserted, which provides that the provision of the section 43B shall not apply and shall be deemed never to have applied to a sum received by the cessee from his employees to which the provision of section 224 then applicable. This explanation provides that the provision of section 43B shall not apply on the amount of employees' contribution that the employer received from their employees. In that case, they have also provided this memorandum also, and in the memorandum they provide that this explanation shall be applicable from the 1st April 2021. However, these both the explanations are clarificatory in nature. So many experts have their opinion that being the clarificatory in nature, this shall be applicable from the retrospective effect. So there are also ambiguity that whether this applicable from the retrospective or prospective effect. But major experts are having their opinion being clarificatory, it shall be applicable from the retrospective effect. However, recently on the 15th June, to, it's not 15 June, it's 15 July 2021, Hyderabad ITAT held that where ESI and EPF contribution one second, is held that where ESI and EPF contribution received from employer has been deposited by the SECI employer before the due date of filing the return of income, but after the due date prescribed in the corresponding statutes, and the assessing officer added such amount to the income of the assessee as per the provision of 36 1VA. Since legislature has not only incorporated necessary amendments in the section 36 1VA as well as 43B White Finance Act 2021 to this effect, but also CBDT has issued memorandum of explanation that same applies with effect from 1st April 2021 only. In this case, ITAT has held that this amendment in the Finance Act shall be applicable from the 1st April 2021. As in the memorandum of explanation itself mentioned that this explanation shall be applicable from the 1st April 2021. So in this particular case law, employer has taken a deduction of the employee's contribution even after paying the amount after the due date in the prescribed act but paid before the due date of filing the return of income, and the ITAT has allowed that deduction. So I hope that made you clear. Thank you so much. Meet in the next video.